It's not often that you see tennis players playing dirty at professional level. And to be honest, it's quite difficult to play dirty when you have an umpire and many line judges surrounding you. Still, today we're gonna take a look at those times where players decided to play dirty on the tennis court. If that sounds interesting, let's get right into the video. Let's go to Australian Open 2020, where John Milman is facing the great Federer, and look what he does with the balls.
Just a big serve to fight off some pressure.
What is exactly Milman doing here? What he's trying is to make the balls wet with his own sweat, and this way the ball will become heavier, so it travels through the air slower, and his opponent, in this case Federer, has it more difficult to hit winners against him. Is what Milman did here allowed? Well, I'm pretty sure it's absolutely not. I don't think there's a specific rule that states that you cannot cover the ball with sweat, but without looking, there must be some rule that states that you cannot modify the ball in any way. Not with water, not by ripping it with your own nails, whatever the case may be. So I'm pretty sure this must be considered cheating. And this year, at the Madrid Open, the Frenchman Gaston pulled out a very dirty trick out of his sleeve. Take a look at this. When he's got the point pretty much lost, he frees the ball from his pocket in order to replay the point. Something that if it does happen non-intentionally, the point would be replayed. In this case, not only the point was not repeated because the umpire didn't see it, but Gaston received the biggest fine in the history of tennis after the match, $155,000. I don't think he will try this again. Rosol was known in the tour to be one of the dirtiest players out. In their next match at Basel the next year, he pulled out another dirty trick out of his bag, this time making noises with his racket by tapping the floor just when Rafa was about to serve. It sounds quite absurd when you say it, but it's surely very annoying if you're his opponent, and Nadal ended up complaining about it to the umpire. Again, the Spaniard would come out on top, this time in a third set tiebreak. Let's go to the French Open 2011, where Murray and Troicki are involved in a 5-set battle, and when Troicki has a point completely dominated, this happens.
Oh no, this is one of the worst umpiring decisions.
Well, he has no choice. I don't think he has
really?
a choice. Well, the ball boy came out. What is he going to do?
The umpire calls a let because of the ball boy entering the court too early when the point hasn't finished yet. Still, a lot of people think that in this case, Murray should have awarded the point to Troicki, as it was completely impossible for him to chase that smash. What do you think? Should the point have been repeated? Should Murray have given up the point in those circumstances? Again, let me know in the comments below. It's Barcelona 2022, and Alcaraz is about to seal the first set. He's got 40 love when this happens.
A little glance from Alcaraz. The crowd are not going to like it. Spicy. Set to the Spaniard.
Why is this shot included in this video and not many others? Well, first of all, there was absolutely no chance that that ball was even close to going in, so Tsitsipas' main goal with that shot was straight up to hit Alcaraz as hard as he could. Second of all, there is no apology by the Greek, who didn't even want to make eye contact with Alcaraz, which is quite disrespectful after a shot like that. And third, it's Carlos Alcaraz, the kid who absolutely everyone in the tour adores, always positive energy, all smiles, and a guy who you would think it's impossible to have a beef with. And even after that act, Alcaraz gave him a respectful handshake at the end of the match, showing all class even after being disrespected. And although it's not one of the dirtiest plays in tennis history, it's surely given a lot to talk about, and there has been controversy surrounding the world #1 Iga Swiatek due to a play she does very frequently. And the play consists in waving her hands while the opponent is about to hit her shot. What by the rules could be considered hindrance, but she hasn't been penalized when doing so. What do you think about this? Is it a legitimate play, or is Swiatek cheating when doing this? Let me know in the comments below. Let's go to a situation that ended up being an absolute scandal, where the Portuguese Pedro Sousa has just won the first set at the Challenger of Florence, and look at this interaction with the umpire.
Vuoi l'ombrello? No. Ok. Dai, forza e coraggio, su. Caro Pedro, forza. Stai concentrato, cazzo. 2 minuti e finisci. Stai concentrato. Non mi rompere, sta buena, non ti preoccupes de la bola. Juega al tenis. Yo miro la bola, tú juega, no te preocupes. Tú juega la bola. Y yo la miro. Forza, que hace mucho calor. Ahora juega concentrado, por favor. Soy viejo, estar a la cancha 2 horas, por favor. Te mato, te mato. Stai concentrado, por favor. Concentrado, por favor. Es un partido que ganar 6-1, 6-1, la concha de mi hermana. 45 balas de break tenía, 45. Sí, pero no hay energía. Pega la bola. Dai, su, Copa Davis.
What is exactly going on here? The umpire coaching one of the players at the end of the set, and not only coaching, but telling him to hurry up and finish the match as early as possible. How the hell can this happen? The umpire was suspended by the ATP after this match, not only because of this, but also throwing certain comments to a ball girl throughout that match, talking about ruining your whole career just in a few minutes. Again, we have a play that involves Carlos Alcaraz. In this case, he's playing Musetti at the Hamburg final. Musetti is serving for the match when this happens.
Oh, no way! And Alcaraz doesn't think he's made that.
In slow motion, it's pretty obvious that the ball bounced twice, but some of you might say that maybe Musetti didn't realize. The truth is that when you look at the spin that the ball carries in the Musetti shot, it makes it super obvious that it was a double bounce. The ball carries way too much backspin for the shot to be hit at the absolute limit. Also notice how Musetti gives his back to Alcaraz as soon as the point is over. He knows Alcaraz will complain about that shot and wants nothing to do with it. And if you notice as well, Alcaraz gives him a look at the end, like saying, "Man, you know that wasn't legal." Let's go to a match between Novak Djokovic and Cameron Norrie, a situation that went pretty viral where this happened.
Oh! Well, I think that was more just unfortunate.
Some people might think that Norrie just didn't see Djokovic, but when you have an easy smash so close to the net, and the opponent is so close as well, even if Djokovic did not give up on the point, going straight down the middle with a smash is a very dangerous act. And it's very difficult to believe that with a smash that is so close to the net, with the opponent being so close to you, you have absolutely zero vision of your opponent. Not only this, and a quite weak apology, but when Djokovic broke Norrie to serve for the match, Norrie called for a medical timeout to disrupt Djokovic's rhythm. At the end, Djokovic sealed the match, and the handshake was pretty far from friendly.
The handshake, a touch on the frosty side.
So that would be it for the video today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I also hope you have a wonderful end to the year and spend some amazing time with the family. And I hope, of course, I see you all in my next video. Peace!